Welcome back, finally! Lucha Underground has returned. Oh my god, have I missed the awesomeness. Holy crap. Wow. I actually, this is the first time in a really long time I took like 10, no, that's not true, maybe a half hour to calm down before doing a review. I was like, dude, I'm what can I say? What can I say? Lucha Underground is back, folks, and holy fucking shit. Just amazing. It's the perfect blend of pro wrestling and sports entertainment. A lot of YouTubers, they're like, oh, please like my video. Please subscribe. Please send me money. No, I don't need your money, okay? I'm wearing sweatpants with a hole in my crotch that my tiny wiener sneaks out of every now and then. I don't need your money. Money means nothing to me. There's stuff more important in life than money. And that is your family, your health, and Lucha Underground. That's it. That's all that matters in life. You know what? People ask me all the time. A lot of people don't know this, but people ask me all the time, what would it take me to get back into pro wrestling? And I would describe a product. That product would be Lucha Underground. They push the envelopes. They do new things. The wrestling's absolutely amazing. You know what? I'm not a positive Petey. I get this shit all the time from WWE fans. I even get it from New Japan fans. Congratulations, Nakamura. May your dream is our dream. Hopefully WWE treats you well. Every company is like, oh, you're a negative guy. And I'm like that food critic from Ratatouille. I'm like, oh, fucking nothing's fucking good. Rah, rah, the fucking lettuce is cold. Rah. And then a rat somewhere, Christy Joseph, puts together the greatest goddamn cupcake ever. He sits it in front of me. I'm like, you fucking serve me a cupcake? A 1 hour show? And you think I'm going to be fucking happy with this? And I take a bite of Lucha Underground. And I just fucking tears of joy roll down my fucking eyes. And I go, oh, I don't fucking ever have to go back. People ask all the time, hey, fucking, when are you going to go fucking, you talk shit all the time on YouTube. You used to fucking promote. You used to fucking be something back in the fucking day. Why don't you fucking fix pro wrestling? And I don't have to. Literally everything I would do, they're doing better than me. It's just, I think it's the perfect blend of sports entertainment and pro wrestling. I found it to be completely awesome. Please go find Lucha Underground. We always ask win, loss, or tie. I'm just gonna say perfect. It's just, and none of that, but they do different things, and they're like, oh, season 2, we're gonna try different things. And as a storyteller, as a writer, as a booker, or whatever the fucking situation is, a storyteller, you want to build trust. Like, I am a huge fan of Stephen King. That's not his greatest book, but guess what? I trust Stephen King. So if I buy a book, I'm not putting it down. I'm like, no, I fucking trust Stephen King. J.J. Abrams, he made Lost. He built your trust. To me, Lucha Underground's got that trust. It has that trust. Do they do stuff that is different? Yes. Is it risky? Yes. But after sitting through all of season 1, I'm a believer. I just trust the storyteller. I trust the universe. I trust it's going somewhere. And it feels good. It feels good. You don't have to be here like, oh, give it time. Oh, fucking internet. Think of the children. Not once did a one Lucha Underground fan go, think of the children. Even though your demographic is 40. Dude, it's just amazing. It's amazing. I fucking sit here and watch piles of shit. That's my fucking hobby. Like, hey, what's your hobby? I fucking review pro wrestling. How is it? There's 3 good companies no one watches. And every now and then there's something perfect. And this is it. This is it. So I want to see all those other companies like, oh, no, you're just a negative guy. There isn't a product you like. I love it. Fast-paced in-ring action, sports entertainment, pushing the envelope, blending sports entertainment and pro wrestling. It's the perfect product in my eyes. Now, maybe you don't like the fast pace. Maybe you don't like the over-the-top storylines. But to me, everyone has a different cup of tea. And I think it's absolutely amazing. Now, if they fucking suck later on, hey, I'm going to call them out on it. But after season 1, the premiere of season 2, I was just like, you know what? I fucking trust you. I don't have to fucking be like, oh, give it time. No, it's fucking good now. It's not going to be good 12 years from now. Not once did someone go, oh, think of the children. No, the product's fucking good. You don't have to do that. You don't have to be like, oh, compare it to WWE. Oh, you're just a WWE. No, it's good. It's good. The product's good. You don't have to be like, it's good. It is fucking good. I can't put it over. Make sure you watch Lucha Underground. Check out season 1. Absolutely amazing. And you know what? I went into season 2 going the same way I went into J.J. Abrams' Star Wars. I was like, it has to be good. It has to be. What if it's bad? No, it's got to be good. And I believe JJ and Lucha Underground delivered in my eyes. Now, obviously, not everyone's going to agree on something, I know. But to me, if you're like, what is the perfect product in your eyes? That's it. I know New Japan is a great pro wrestling company, but I think sometimes the booking is bad. I really do. And, yeah. And I just hope, the only thing I can say is maybe Lucha Underground has an advantage of it being gone. Imagine if all December WWE was gone, or TNA was gone, or New Japan was gone. Maybe it could be a perfect product. Maybe, having seasons off, A, is great for, the athlete's health. B, recharges creative's energy. And C, holy shit, it's just fucking fun. It's exciting. I mark out. I usually have to stop. I usually don't review TV shows and movies because I'm like too positive. I might have to stop reviewing Lucha Underground. I really might. All right, let's break this down as best we can, but do not send me money. Do not fucking like the video. Just go watch Lucha Underground. There you go. All right, let's break this down. It starts off, Vampiro's in a clinic of some sort, getting checked out. They're showing flashbacks of the season. He has a daydream of killing the guy, but he checks out. They give him drugs. Matt Stryker picks him up, and he says, "Do we have He says, "We have an invite." I'm paraphrasing here, but do we have an invite to go back to the temple? And he warns him it's a much darker place. And I do not read spoilers. I try when it comes to Lucha Underground. If it's not renewing of a season, I just don't even click on that link. I just avoid it. So, like, a lot of stuff is coming to hit me the first time seeing this stuff. And you finally get to go see the temple. Catrina's now in charge. And at this point of the show, I thought the owner didn't renew. Your biggest fear of your favorite shows, entertainment-wise, is the actors not renewing. So I was like, oh, fuck, Catrina's in charge? Well, I guess they didn't fucking re-sign the owner, but we'll get to that later. Catrina and Fenix have words. Fenix wants to cash in his Gift of God's belt, which is a little lady, but hey, Dragon Gate's fucking awesome. And he wants to do it against Mil Muertes, and I'm going to fucking slaughter a lot of Spanish words. I do apologize to anyone that's ever spoke one word of Spanish. And Catrina says, well, no, you have to defend it against the Hunter, King Cuerno. I always want to call him like Steve Carino's fucking Mexican brother, but I mess it up. So that match happens next. In the first 15 minutes, you have King Cuerno. I'm totally slaughtering that. Defeats Fenix. By the way, I'm reading all the results off CagesideSeats.com. I'm punch drunk, and if I don't have the results in front of me, I'm like, cool stuff happened. Thank you. Yeah, shout out to Cageside Seats. There's links down below. So Fenix loses via pinfall following a Tombstone package piledriver to become the new Gift of God's champion. And, the crowd's excited. I'm excited. Everything's going good. I'm a little disappointed that, there's a title change right away. But, like, that's so nitpicking. That's just so nitpicking now. Next, Ivelisse, Son of Havoc, and Angelico. To me, I think these guys are the Mighty Ducks. The story they told in season 1 was absolutely amazing. If you watch season 1 and you don't love this team, which I renamed the Mighty Ducks, then you don't have a heart. You're just heartless. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. They're adorable. They're the greatest fucking 6-man tag ever. Oh, man, someone's going to slap me in the fucking back of the head. I'm sorry, Freebirds, but they're fucking awesome. They're the goddamn Mighty Ducks, Flying V. Fucking makes you feel good right in the hearts. They have a meeting with Catrina. Catrina demands them all to wrestle. They're like, fuck no, we're fucking a team now. We ain't gonna fucking be fighting. This is season 2. But D2, baby, Mighty Ducks season 2, Flying V. We're gonna go fucking take the world on. We're gonna fucking go to the Junior Olympics. I don't even know what the fuck happens in Mighty Ducks 2. But anyway, they're like, no, we're a fucking team. Fuck you, we're not going. They're like, well, the winner gets a shot at the title tonight. And I'm like, holy fuck, everything. Why are you giving us so much awesome? Why? But they're delivering the awesomeness. So that happens. And one thing I like is the backstage segments and the announcers, they don't know. So it kind of doesn't seem silly. Like, I always found that to be a little bit silly. Like, they make it like a movie and a TV show where the audience knows more than everyone else. It has a TV show feel where, unlike other wrestling shows, you're like, why don't they know? It was on television. But they don't, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? Let me rephrase this. They treat it like a TV show. Like the audience knows more than the announcers do. And I like that touch. I think that's a really nice touch. So, Catrina, who looks completely different, by the way, comes out and whispers something to the ring announcer. Oh, God, I miss the ring announcer. She's the best ring announcer in the goddamn business. Dude, just run one show, and you'll realize the ring announcers are the worst human beings walking Earth. There's not many people I hate. I hate all ring announcers, but she actually does her fucking job well. Like, you don't even know what a fucking ring announcer is supposed to do until you saw her. I was like, holy shit, she knows how to be a ring announcer. She goes out there, announces it. The crowd is going absolutely crazy because they're 3 fan favorites, telling a great story all through season 1, returning. And a lot of people might get upset about this, but Ivelisse does defeat Son of Havoc and Angelico. They do a really good job. Son of Havoc is about to hit his finisher off the top rope. Ivelisse pulls his leg out. They smash his balls. Vampiro tells a funny girl joke. And then Ivelisse rolls up or already hurt Angelico, and she wins. And a lot of people are going to be like, oh, well, women can't wrestle and all that. And I disagree. I think if you book it right and the women can wrestle, then yeah, I mean, Ivelisse, she can wrestle. They book it where it's not embarrassing. So I think like a lot of people are stuck on women and men can't wrestle, and I think if it's done right, if it's done wrong, it's the worst shit in the world. I'm not gonna fucking lie to you. I'm not gonna be like, oh, feminist power. No, I'm not that fucking guy. If fucking the storyline fucking sucks, and you're like, oh, all right. Brie Bella fucking just beat goddamn fucking, I don't know, Andre the Giant. I'm just making shit up now. Then like, oh, that doesn't make sense. But it makes sense. Ivelisse wins. Ivelisse says if she wins, she's going to challenge Catrina. And it just makes it really interesting. And not only that, but Ivelisse is a badass. She's a great wrestler. They're booking her where it's kind of in a realistic way in this universe, and probably any universe. It just makes sense. And not only that, but it just makes me hate almost all women in pro wrestling. It's just, she's out there busting her fucking ass. She's out there. She takes a knee from Angelico, and I'm just like, she's fucking dead. She's in the main event. She wrestles 2 matches in a row. And it just makes me angry because there's so many fucking women who can't wrestle. And I'm really bad at this. Some of the women who watch the show, yes, and there's women that watch the show, shockingly, get mad when I call them whores. And I'm like, that's not an attack on females. That's an attack on anyone who has a job and they're not good at it. You're a fucking whore. Especially if you got it just because of your looks or who you know. You're a whore. That's it. I don't care if you sell cars. I don't care if you sell tacos. I don't give a fuck if you're an astronaut. If you're there just because of your looks or lack of talent, you're a whore. You're a fucking whore. And there's so many whores in pro wrestling, and Ivelisse isn't. Ivelisse is an awesome fucking wrestler. She takes fucking spots. Like there's 2 matches, and she looks like she's fucking dead. I mean, it's just absolutely awesome. She got injured in season 1, and it's like a fucking Rocky story. She fucking allegedly, I don't know all the details, allegedly breaks her fucking leg and finishes the goddamn match. If there was more women like Ivelisse, I'd be fucking team captain feminist right off the fucking bat. But then go look at the fucking rosters of fucking just not even, I don't even want to pick on a company, just women in wrestling. Look how many fucking worthless whores there are. How many fucking worthless whores there are. Ivelisse is a fucking great women's wrestler, not a whore, and a great fucking role model. You know, everyone's, think of the children. You hear this bullshit. That's like a new trend going on right now in pro wrestling. I have children. I deal with children all the time. I would rather have them look up to Ivelisse than almost anyone. You know, and last season 1, they did an amazing job with Sexy Star. Season 2, they're doing an amazing job with Ivelisse. If you can tell a story and the women can wrestle, women can beat men. If you can't tell a story and she can't wrestle, then it's the most fucking embarrassing thing in the world. But I know some people are going to be stuck on that, and I guess it's going to be a debate that rages on forever. Backstage, Catrina and Carino, I totally slaughtered that. I apologize. Have a conversation where they learn they have a deal. Since he has the Gift of God's belt, it looks like the deal. They hinted at the deal is we won't be coming for the title, which, you know, just builds up to an intriguing storyline. Next, Black Lotus returns. Very attractive lady. Hopefully she can wrestle. You know, hopefully picks up a car, which I don't know if they ever gave him a name, but Cage Side Seats keeps calling them Dude Bros. So I don't know if that's just Cage Side Seats making up a name, or if they're really Dude Bros, or maybe they're from the Indies. I don't fucking know. But it's 3 fucking dudes looking lost. I feel bad because you know nothing is good coming out of those 3 fucking dudes lost. But I'm like, when I was a younger man, I'd be those fucking idiots looking for trouble and then go fucking get my ass whooped. To be young and stupid. She says, hey, do you know where the temple is? Blah, 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 blah. And next we go to Muertes, first Ivelisse. And this is what I love. Everyone uses the term swerve. Everyone uses, oh, well, look, this is fucking, you got to give it time. Oh, like, no. Teasing something horrible and giving something awesome is a great swerve. Having 2 wrestlers we don't give a shit about and one of them turning heel is not a swerve. That is fucking us going, why the fuck do we keep watching? They had so many great fucking swerves on this. And here's the thing. When it comes to American pro wrestling, I just assume that something horrible is going to happen. Like, they kept teasing horrible things, and I'm like, well, it was a pretty good show till then. I'm like, oh my God, it's not horrible. Like, first off, you know, the 3 masked guys who have the 6-man tag championships come out, and they kind of start brawling. And I'm like, oh, well, looks like Ivelisse ain't going to get our match tonight. Because you're just immune to not getting what you want. You know, it's like, oh, I'm going to go on the internet and say stupid fucking marks. Oh, you're not going to get what you want. And then, like, you've had a hard life of watching pro fucking wrestling. And then someone just goes, no, you get to eat the cake too. What? So the 3 guys take Son of Havoc and Angelico away, and now it's just a one-on-one match. And I'm just like, I was just assumed it was going to be bad. That's how my mindset is now with fucking American pro wrestling. I'm like, it's going to be, what? It's not going to be bad? We're still going to have the match? We're not going to save it for 19 weeks down the road? We're not going to fucking just pretend it never happens? We're actually going to fucking come through on your word? This is the greatest fucking company ever! So it leads to a match. Now, I thought they booked Ivelisse a hell of a lot better in a 6-man tag, But they still did a pretty decent job. I thought Mil Muertes, who was standing on like this just fucking throne up here because he's the champion and owner, I thought he was going to stay, so I just thought he was going to be a lot stronger in this match, but it's not that big a deal. Mil Muertes does get it following a flatliner to retain the Lucha Underground Championship. Catrina's going to do the Lick of Death, which for some reason is absolutely amazing. It's just amazing. I love it. And she says no. She says, do another flatliner. And I kid you not, like it was like a genie. It was like a dream. I was just sitting there and I'm like, oh my God, he's going to flatline. He's going to flatline. Like, I wish we could get live reactions. I wish maybe next to the Lucha Underground, I'll give a live reaction. So like, oh man, he's going to attack her again. Man, this would be a great time for Prince. Oh my God! And like it's a genie. Like, are they just fucking? Do they have? Hello, Lucha Underground. Am I on the Lucha Underground fucking experience? Is this a reality TV show? I don't fucking know. I literally go, man, this would be a great spot for Prince Puma to come out. And normally you're like, oh, something awesome is gonna happen. Like we always have a joke. Hey, they're not in the business of being awesome. So I'm like, oh man, this would be a great spot for Prince Puma to come down. Yeah, well, it's been a good show. What? They fucking read my mind. I don't even think they read my mind. They're just like, yeah, no, Dave Koco's going to wish Prince Puma came out. And they're like, well, let's give fucking Dave Koco what he wants. And then I'm fucking happy as shit. I'm like, woo! Yeah! This is what it's like to be a pro wrestling fan. I know what those delusional fucks who think shit is great all the time feels. I know what happiness, I know what joy is. And then Prince Puma runs out, saves Ivelisse, and Mil Muertes is there. And I'm just like, all right, perfect way to end the show. Woo! Oh, not so fast, my fellow friends. Then Pentagon Jr. appears. I'm like, why? Why is there so much awesome? There shouldn't be this much awesome in anything in life. And Pentagon Jr. Hits him with a backstabber and then breaks his arm. He does the arm breaker move. And then after that, I'm like, oh my God, this was the greatest fucking show ever. Wrap it up. It's a win. Not so fast, my fellow friends. Then they go back to, I guess, who... oh, well, hold on. What website am I reading? A Cage Side Seats has called the Dude Bros, I think. The Dude Bros. And they go back to the Dude Bros and Hottie McHottie Black Lotus. I don't think that's her official name. And out of nowhere, Dario shows up, the boss. I didn't read spoilers. I just assume he wasn't there. You have no fucking idea how much I fucking marked out. It was like fucking, it was a record. This is only a 1 hour show. This ain't Wrestle Kingdom. This ain't fucking a Ring of Honor pay-per-view. It's a 1 hour fucking show. It's just, what the fuck, man? When's the last time? All right, I marked out for AJ Styles. I marked out a bunch for Wrestle Kingdom. Yeah, that's about it. That's all we're looking at. All right, here we go. Dario marked out. Pentagon Jr. marked out. Prince Puma marked out. Ivelisse winning marked out. Come on, man. What the fuck is going on? How can something be this great and so awesome? Please, do not send me money. Watch Lucha Underground. That's it. That's all. I want this to be the most successful fucking thing in the world because it brings me joy. It brings me happiness. A lot of fucking motherfuckers are like, oh, you're negative all the time. Well, I'm not negative now. Go. Please check out Lucha Underground. All right, we're going to check out live comments, and then I got to go cook chicken. At Joe O'Hare, liked us, much love. A bunch of people are retweeting us. I just want to read something. Christy Joseph, I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce his name. Someone on Twitter asked him, the ending of season premiere had me going, what the fuck is going on? Loving the writing of this show. Where did you find the writers? And that was from at La Sombra Files. And then Chris says, we all used to work at WWE. That's the saddest fucking tweet I've ever read in my fucking life. So much goddamn potential all the time. I know for a fact I probably shit on Chris when he worked there. I was like, what the fuck, Chris? Fucking Jesus, fucking Christ, creative, blah, 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 blah. It's not creative. These are all WWE writers. It's fucking amazing. It was the saddest fucking thing I've ever read on fucking Twitter. Could you imagine if they just fucking let him be awesome? It's the saddest fucking thing I've ever read on Twitter. We all used to work at the WWE. What? Please support Lucha Underground. I don't ask much. I don't beg for much. You know, a lot of YouTubers beg for money. They ask for likes. Just support Lucha Underground. If this goes away, I don't know, man. You have no idea lately how much I've been to breaking. Because, like, the thing is, everything in my life has been pretty much great this year and last year. You know, great book deals, great YouTube deals. Not this one, of course. Great, you know, just like everything is falling into place. It's just, you have no idea how great my fucking life is outside of pro wrestling. I don't mean to be a fucking dick, but it's just, my life and my job is so much better than my hobby. I needed Lucha Underground to be good, dude. Like, I just thought, like, hey, maybe I'll do New Japan shows and let LK take over. Like, dude, just please check out Lucha Underground. Please check out Lucha Underground. And, you know, if it's not your cup of tea, watch Season 1, because the thing is, they're really pushing the envelope now, and Season 1, you just trust them. You know how fucking sick to my goddamn stomach I get? Oh, give it time. Fuck you. Fuck you. You didn't earn our trust. This company has earned our trust. Thank you. Much love to the Lucha Underground fucking crew. A lot of people are retweeting this, so I appreciate it. Much love. Some people are liking it on Facebook. Much love. And how do I get to the YouTube live comments? Give me a second. You might hear an echo. Bam, bam. Holy shit, there's a lot of live comments. Hey, Dave, you see ESPN Sports Center special? No, I didn't. They did on Lucha Underground with Johnny Mundo, Rey Mysterio, Melissa Santos, and King Cuerno. I totally slaughtered that. WWE Gotta Be Missed, and Dixie Carter too. Probably. I would imagine. It's just competition. I love the angle of the announcers not knowing as well. It's from Joe O'Hare. I can really buy into Matt Striker's surprise. However, I feel Vampiro should be clued in more, so he plays his gimmick up all night. Yeah, but he's been locked up in a hospital. But I understand. Billy Falco, I love good storytelling, great wrestling, and the overall product. I wish more people would check out the products, especially Lucha Underground, instead of being under the WWE bubble. Yeah, it's just, you know, it's weird because nowadays people just blindly defend something, and they're like, oh, no, this is my team. And they like, I don't know, like, I don't understand the bubble. And then, like, they're like, oh, we get to TNA and the bubble wall gets bigger, but then they won't go any farther. I don't know if it's but Lucha Underground's production's amazing. I don't know what it is. It's the biggest mystery in the world, because when I was young, let me tell you something. When I was young, you had to trade tapes. And not that, but, like, you watched alternatives and you didn't fucking make excuses if the product sucked. But there's so many ways to check out alternatives. But no, they would rather just be like, think of the children! It makes no fucking sense. Know what you like, and then go fucking watch it. Know what you like, watch it. And then, hey, maybe Lucha Underground's not your cup of tea. Then, hey, we have different views. You know, back in the day, you used to be able to disagree online. Nowadays, oh, God. I only listen. I won't make fun of it. I won't use the guy's name. But there was a guy that said, if I apologize for making a joke about a wrestler, he would subscribe. I'm like, that's just insane. That's just insane. What the fuck? TJ Armars, it was nice of The Rock to give Lucha Underground some exposure with his tweet responding to Ricochet. Yeah. On it, watching season 2 of Lucha Underground, The Rock approved of Lucha Underground. Thanks, Ricochet. Yeah. I don't know if The Rock is on the best working terms with WWE. Maybe The Rock is such a big star, he doesn't give a fuck. I mean, he promotes Lucha Underground. I don't know. A lot of it is how much is it internet BS? How much is it real? But even when he puts his co-stars and puts little quotes, I don't know. To me, I think The Rock is so rich he has the highest level of fuck you money. I mean, look at him. He's the fucking Rock. But that's awesome. Yeah, I was really happy. And not that, but The Rock just knows how to be fucking cool. Let's see. Joe O'Hare, the way they booked Eva is what I was trying to say WWE was lacking. She's booked well, looks strong in the ring, and still has sex appeal, which is awesome. I agree with that. Dave, your thoughts on Mr. Lucha himself? Chris DeJoseph confirming in an interview that WWE tried to shut down Lucha Underground by trying to sign the entire roster and such. they're very they're it's just a big corporation. I mean, you have no idea how often they'll just write a check for people to disappear. It's business. Like, I hate a lot of things about WWE, but like I understand. Would I be fucking beyond upset? Of course I'd be beyond upset, but you can't be like, "Oh, we're going to be competition," and not. It's just you hope that if one company is going to ruin everything, at least its product be good. But instead of, I don't know. Let's focus. Let's just move on. We almost didn't get a season 2 because of WWE and politics confirmed by the people of Lucha Underground. Yeah, it sucks, but it's just competitive business. I mean, I wouldn't expect anything else. Joe O'Hare, Lick of Death sounds ridiculous. Haven't actually seen it yet, but is it legit or silly? It's creepy and sexy at the same time. Yeah, we talked about the Lick of Death forever. I don't know. Like, Catrina was such a big. Oh man, I miss season 1. Just one episode of season 2. Like, oh, season 1 was so beautiful. Yeah, and not only that, but I think Lucha Underground is the only. Like, I love New Japan. I wouldn't Netflix marathon New Japan. I mean, I would watch a best of. I would rewatch matches. But when it comes to Lucha Underground, the show, I would marathon it. If you haven't watched season 1, go watch season 1. I mean, it was fucking weird because like in Star Wars, well, what Star Wars should have been, it was like every time someone appeared, you fucking marked the fuck out. It was like it had that feel. It had a movie, TV show feel, with the Flash, with Arrow. These are some of my favorite shows. I apologize if they're not your favorites. The Flash, Arrow, Supergirl. These are some of my favorite shows, and I was like, holy fuck, Lost. J.J. Abrams Lost. I know he's not the only one who made it, but it's just you're just like, holy fuck. It's just an amazing feeling, and I don't get that out of pro wrestling that much. I mean, AJ Styles, Wrestle Kingdom 10. Those are the only times I legit marked out. The rest of the time, I'm like that little kid in Incredibles. It's like, what are you waiting for? I don't know. Something amazing? And then we're like, yeah, you little kid on a fucking tri-scooter thing? Here. That's like too many. There's way too many Pixar references in this. TJ Almars, we almost didn't. Oh yeah, we already did that. Like a Death, we already did that. Hopefully, Billy Falco. Hopefully, Lucha can get a really big TV deal. I just hope people see it and keep it going. Like, I don't know. Like, people ask me all the time. I get interviewed all the time. If I can, I'm not interviewed. That's kind of conceited way. People ask me all the time, how much money is enough? And to me, enough to shut my fucking wife up. That's it. I don't fucking need money. Give me Lucha Underground and her not fucking nagging. Fucking that's it. That's how much fucking money I need. But as far as real big TV deal, I want them to fucking survive. It reminds me of ECW. We dreamed of big TV deals, but we saw the alligator closest to the boat. I hope you get that reference. That's a Marine reference. But the alligator closest to the boat. You don't worry about the alligator down the road. You worry about the alligator closest to the boat. And when it comes to Lucha Underground and TV deals, as long as they're on television, I'm happy. Any step forward is great. But yeah, it would be great. And not that, but I wish they maybe won an Emmy or an award or something. I don't know. Hopefully they get it. And the channel they're on seems kind of cool. I think the thing that scares me at Lucha Underground, we're talking TV, and this is just my fear. I know this ain't no insider information, just my fear, my thoughts out loud. Maybe it costs too much to make. That's the only thing that scares me. But as far as episode 1 goes, if they brought down production value, I didn't notice it. Was waiting for Joe O'Hare, waiting for Vampiro to come to the ring after the arm break. Seems strange that he wouldn't. Yeah, but he's the master. Why would he go? He fucking went to go train with him and shit at the end of season 1. So I don't know. I didn't think he was gonna go down. I think they were gonna put that. Dave, this might be a little far-fetched, but maybe you should be a perfect category in a win, lose, or tie, just occasions like this. Oh, we do. We have, and there's a way worse category. I forget. There's win, loss, tie, perfect, and then there was something else. I forget, like a really worse than loss, but I forget what that is. But yeah, we've had perfects before. I give Wrestle Kingdoms perfects every now and then. I've given a couple Lucha Underground episodes in season 1 a perfect. They're rare. They're rare. You can't even. You could say it's perfect, but you can't have it as an option because some people would just pick everything as perfect. Love Pentagon Jr. twist at the end. Yeah. Some of my Joe Harris. Some of my comments sound like I'm shitting on it. Watched it for the first time tonight. New favorite show. Oh, that's great. You have to watch season 1 because just everything. Just everything led up to it. It's weird because I'm glad you like the show, but I think if you watch season 1, you fucking care about these characters so goddamn much. Just the owner at the end appearing. I marked the fuck out because when he wasn't there in the beginning of the show, I figured, oh, they didn't re-sign him. Like, if this is the first time you watch the show, you're just like, oh, who's that fucking guy? Why the fuck is he here? Like, you know what I mean? But no, that guy at the end was like, for a fan, as me, a fanboy, it was fucking huge. Pentagon Jr. coming out, Prince Puma coming out, so I'm glad you watched it for the first time, but I think maybe if you do watch season 1 and Netflix it, marathon it, you would even love it even more. Let's see. TJ Almars, what females from WWE, NXT, TNA, and other promotion would you bring in as a female wrestler or manager of LA into Lucha Underground? And you asked me this. I mean, I guess if you take anything, Kana, obviously. I mean, I think so highly of her. Maybe Gail Kim. I think Gail Kim, I'd love to see her motivated. Not saying she's not motivated, but I'd like to see what they could do with Gail Kim. Any girls from Stardom. Shimmer has a lot of girls, but I don't know enough about it to feel comfortable. I just don't watch the product enough. I don't know. Bailey might be a little interesting. What they could do with Bailey, I don't know. But the thing is, Lucha Underground has had bad wrestlers and turned their careers around with good storytelling and eye patches. It's all about the eye patches. Oh my God, season 1. Hard case 678. Okay. Boop 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 boop. Hard case 678. People feel like they owe these companies, so they blindly back them up no matter what. Yeah, but I don't get that. I don't get it. Like, even if, because, okay, I'm a Bucks fan, and I back the Bucks no matter what. I'm so happy that we have so many Pro Bowlers for, the kind of team and record we have. I back the Bucks no matter what. I back the Lightning. I back the fucking Rays no matter what. But, I had season tickets to the hit show, and if you don't want to know baseball, that's like, just imagine the most overhyped fucking bag of shit explode in your face. But I had season tickets for the hit show with the Rays, and that was a bag of shit exploding in the face. And I wasn't like, oh, the Rays are the best. It's just, I understand being loyal, all right, because there's the sports fan in me. I understand being loyal. I don't understand blindly defending it. If your team's 0-16, fucking they're 0-16. You know what I mean? I don't know. Way, W-E-I, way. I don't know. I apologize. Shen says Lucha Underground for life. I agree. Joe Harris says I normally consider myself an entertainment fan, but after watching this, I can understand the wrestling fan perspective. And this show, I'm a wrestling fan. Yeah, and I love. I tweeted this out, and I think I've said it earlier in the show. I honestly think King of Sports, New Japan, is the best pro wrestling in the world. AAA, CMLL, I battle which one's better. I actually, since watching Lucha Underground, I've become a way bigger AAA fan. Before Lucha Underground, I was team CMLL all the way. was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I really love Dragon Gate. But if you're going sports entertainment and pro wrestling, I think Lucha Underground's the perfect blend. I really do. That's just me. I don't think it's the best at Lucha. I don't think it's the best at pro wrestling. But I do think it's the best blend of sports entertainment and pro wrestling out there. Aztec Warfare, I can't wait. This year is going to make the Royal Rumble last week look so weak, and that's a big word. Penetrate? I don't know. Big word. Novelist. I don't know what it says. It's a big word. Buy my book. I'm retarded. Moving on. Danny Allmark. I think if WWE TNA took ideas from them, they would be so much better, but I'm glad Lucha Underground have their special way that everyone enjoys it. Yeah, I agree. Well, not only that, but like I said earlier, all the writers are WWE writers. So here's the thing. If Lucha Underground's awesome, and I'm guilty of this, if Lucha Underground is awesome, and it's all WWE writers, maybe it's not WWE creative. Maybe it's that was the worst Vince McMahon impression ever. That's Vince McMahon having a stroke while pretending to be Santa. Pretend that never happened. Danny Allmark. I think if wait, read that. Hardcase 678 says, "How do you feel about bringing in Awesome Kong to Lucha Underground?" Yeah, I think they can protect her. I just think I love Awesome Kong, and I think she's lost a step or seven. And I love her. She used to be one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. Her and Kana are up there as far as Gail Kim. She's up there. Top five easily, hands down. Top 5, Awesome Kong. I love her. I have seen her as Amazing Kong. I love her. But after her personal problems and her leaving as Karma, I don't want to get into her personal problems because A, I don't know really sure what her personal problems were. I heard so many different things. But B, it's her personal problems. But when she came back from her personal problems, she's never been the same. Awesome Kong would be amazing there. Would absolutely be amazing because they have the storytelling, and maybe she gets a pep in her step. I mean, Del Rio had a pep in his step when he was there. So, yeah, I would love to see Awesome Kong there, to be honest. Hardcase says, I feel like she would be able to mix it up with the males pretty well. Yeah. It's just she's not the same. She's not the same girl that she was. A woman. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend her, but she's not the same wrestler that she once was. Alpha Female too. I thought Alpha Female got a bad shake in TNA. I don't know if it's her fault. I don't know if it's the company's fault. I don't want to point fingers, but I was expecting Alpha Female to do so much better in TNA. So maybe Alpha Female going to Lucha Underground would be amazing. Joe O'Hara. I feel like Lucha does much more with a smaller roster than the other companies do with a larger one. Yeah, they do a lot more. I really enjoy the product. I really do. All right, let's see. Thank you for the likes on Facebook. Check out prowrestling.me. I was hoping it would be more successful, but it wasn't. That's okay, because we still have time for it to be successful. And I think that's it as far as that goes. No. All right, 2 more last comments, then we'll wrap this bad boy up because I have to go cook the chicken. I literally have not slept since, we're going on 48 hours. Just in case you think I'm a little loopy, I had to work for a lot of businesses, charities, and today's been, and that's it. Like, that's what I want from pro wrestling. I haven't slept in 48 hours. I had to deal with so much stuff, and I come home, and you have no idea how tired I am. I'm like, what? Lucha Underground? Whoop! And it just gives me joy. And for 1 hour, I can escape my problems. That's what pro wrestling should be. You should fall in love with the universe. So, there you go. Alex the Sauce Box. I just watched it an hour ago, man. What a win. Yeah. Who is the actual booker of Lucha? I give Chris DeJesus. I'm totally slaughtering his name. I call him Mr. Lucha. I give him all the credit. But it's a team of guys. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's this is just once again, not inside information, just what I get from feel of stuff that I hear and all that. I feel like it's a bunch of WWE guys going, let's fucking show the world what we can do. That's what I feel like it is. But I don't know if Chris DeJesus, I'm slaughtering. We just call him Mr. Lucha. I don't know if Mr. Lucha is in charge of everything, but just like Lost with J.J. Abrams, I give him all the credit. I'm kind of bad at that. It's like, Lost, J.J. Abrams, and like 900 people worked on this show, but it's J.J. Abrams. Lucha Underground, hundreds of people worked on the show, but it's Christy Joseph. So, yeah. I don't know who's the actual booker, but I have a feeling it's a lot of people, and they just work together to try to prove something. I felt like I should know this after watching season 1, but I don't. It's just that I know Christy Joseph does it, but I don't know who else is with him. But I know it's a lot of WWE writers. Billy Falco says, wow, I can't spell tonight. Sorry, dude, I can't talk. It's been 48 hours, bro. Dude, there was a word up there in the live chat, and like my brain's just like, nope. Concussions, ADD, lack of fucking sleep. We're just not fucking reading big words tonight. So don't worry, Billy Falco. I fucking suck at life too. That was a kind of an insult. That wasn't supposed to be as mean as it sounded. To pronounce King Cuerno's name, Dave, just say the word dare or pair, but replace the letter D or P of the word with Q. So, Cuerno. Oh, that's fucking, dude, that actually fucking works. TJ Almost, you should be a fucking language instructor. Holy crap, Cuerno. Oh, man. If I didn't do this live, I would go back and be like, King Cuerno. All right. Usually we have Boom Boom here or Rob. Dude, last year we had Rob and Boom Boom here, and they're just like, yeah, let me handle the Spanish words. Robert Kofi says, good work as always. Thank you. It's Christy Joseph, a.k.a. Big Dick Johnson, and Matthew Stolman. Thank you, Joe O'Hare. Much love. Appreciate it. See, I never give Matthew Stolman any credit. Never. So that's on me. I am sorry. Boom. On Twitter, says, good show. Keep it up. Appreciate it. Much love. More likes on Facebook. Much love. All right. I think that's it. Let's see. And Billy Falco. Whew! No offense taken, dude. I just got done doing a double bartending. Thank you so much for being so understanding. Sometimes, you get a little snappy and you say stuff and you're like, dude, that was such a dick. Like the other show, I was such a dick to LB and I kind of regret it. I'm like, oh no, LB might not be part of the internet infantry anymore. What a dick. So I don't want to be that guy, but sometimes I get a bit snappy. Billy Falco, fist bump. Thank you for being awesome. All right. No, like, comment, subscribe. Watch Lucha Underground. With that, I am over. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum.